All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Wealthy, Healthy, Happy People, and this is your host, ERGJ, your success coach. We got Mr. Beedles in the building.
What's going on? This is Mr. Beedles, Mr. Wealthy, Healthy, Happy, your financial planner and small business developer. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Man, I want to thank you so much for joining in on this beautiful Friday. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, but thank God we got every day to live, to breathe, to move, and to be healthy and happy people. So today we're talking about the Mindset Makeover Challenge Day 5. We're talking about we can't be stopped. Because truly, guys, we cannot be stopped. And so just a quick recap for you what the Mindset Makeover Challenge is. It's this inspiration that we got from The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. If you have never read this, listened to this, or whatever, you got to get it. This type thing we need to listen to when we were younger, but it's a challenge. It's a 30-day challenge. And here's what the challenge is, guys. I know you guys are ready for this challenge. I know you guys are ready. Even if you got started, you're going to get started today. It's this. You're going to focus on your most dominant goal, whatever that goal is. You got a goal in mind. You got something that you want to accomplish. I don't care if it's 30 days from now, if it's 5 days from now, if it's 5 years from now. Your most dominant goal. And so I was thinking about this last night, Mr. Bees. I'm going to share this. Let you know this, but my goal is someone asked me, I'll ask somebody else, what is it that you really want? What is it that you really want? And she turned around, she asked me, well, what is it that you want? See, she didn't think I had an answer. See, sometimes you can give something out, but you can't take it back. I took it right on back. I said, well, here's what I really want, guys. I want to develop a wealth university. That is my main purpose in life, is to make sure that we have a place to send our kids to learn about money. So that is my major purpose. So guess what I'm doing every day? I'm working with curriculum. Every day I'm working on some new material. Every day I am hiring financial educators because that is my goal. That is my worthy ideal. So you got to ask yourself this: what is your worthy ideal? Because success, it was defined in The Strangest Secret. Again, listen to it on YouTube, whatever you got to do, as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So those are some things that you have to define for yourself. What's worthy to you? What is your ideal? What do you have a burning passion, desire to create? Because we are creators, and it's what you create that brings you the cash flow that you want in your life, right? To be not only just happy, but to be wealthy.
That's right.
Happy people. So your most dominant goal, what is it? If this is your first time joining us today, in the comments below, I'd like for you to tell us, what is your worthy idea? What is your big audacious goal? What is it, that thing that you want to accomplish? What is it that you want? You got to answer that question. If you don't answer that question, you're going to find yourself aimlessly going around in life, taking what life gives to you instead of telling life what it is that you want. All right, so you got your goal. Go ahead and write that down in the comments below, whatever that is for you guys that are here with us today. Now, you got your goal. Now, here comes one of the most difficult parts that we found. We live in this negative world. And so another part of the goal is to be positively focused on that goal for the next 30 days. That means that no matter what comes across your way, no matter what comes across your path, you're going to say that I cannot be stopped from moving forward towards my goal. I cannot be stopped from being positive towards my goal. And we know how difficult that is. I know yesterday, Mr. Beedles, I was at work, and we had this gentleman at work that is, every time you see him, he got something to complain about. Everybody knows some people that always, every time he got something.
We call him Mr. Complainer. We call him Mr. Complainer.
And so you got to really just say, I am not going to pay attention to this guy. I mean, you listen, but you just keep on moving, because you know when you see him again, he's going to be complaining again. And it's like, man, you do not appreciate the life, the opportunity that you have. You rather complain about it, and you just got to stay away from those people. So there are some people that you're going to come across today, every day of your life, that are just negative. And so being positive in a negative world, that really is the challenge in my mind. Focusing on your goal is one part, but being positive in a negative world 30 days straight. Now, here's the deal.
Yeah.
If you find yourself getting negative, if you find yourself getting complacent, if you find yourself not having that zest for life, because as you charge towards your goal, it's going to get you inspired. And the people that you're around hopefully get you inspired as well. Then you got to start the 30 days over. So we started this thing back in October, and we are starting over again because we've been having some challenges. And that is what brought us to this show. Wealthy, Healthy, Happy People. We're helping you to be great every day until you reach your goal. Mr. Beedles, we can't be stopped.
Yes. Can't be stopped. We cannot be stopped. Look, we can't. I had some challenges yesterday. I had some technical. I had some technical difficulties yesterday. I don't know if anybody has ever had the blue screen of death on your phone, but it's not pretty. So my whole phone shut down yesterday, and it was and I felt like I had at that time I had something to talk about. I had something really to share with the group, and not only did my phone shut down, but my Blab shut down, my Periscope shut down, and so I took time to just think about, okay, man, what is the universe really telling me right now? What is God saying right now to me right now? And it was, be still. Be still and allow me to pour some things into you so that you can be full, so that you have something to share. And so I did. So I took that. I hit Evan and I said, look, man, we cannot. Whatever's going on right now, we have to continue to do it. And because people are paying attention, and this group is becoming inspired, and I'm becoming inspired, and Evan is becoming inspired by it. And I'm excited that we're in day 5. The toughest part about your challenge, your worthy goal, your definite major purpose, your progressive realization of a worthy ideal, all of that is where you are trying to get to. The challenges that we have is that we put the material as our definite major purpose in life. And that becomes the reason why we spin our wheels, because once you get your car, you're like, okay, I got my car, now what? Right? It wasn't a big enough goal. It has to be, the purpose is what drives you, right? The purpose is what brings the lifestyle. So Evan says that he wants to build a wealth university. What I want to do is I want to create the #1 wealthy, healthy, happy network across the world. And what that does is it brings the wealth mindset together. So how can I create more than I need so that I can give to people who don't have? How can I redistribute that information? And then the healthy part of it, how can I become as healthy as possible? So bringing people that understand the body, that understand the mind, that understand how to keep your health, how to keep your finances healthy. That's one part of my goal as well. And then bring people into the network that just know how to make you feel good, right? Just know how to make you feel good. And there's so many people in our network that know how to do that are just naturally, their light just shines. And those are the people that we want to bring into the network. So my wealthy, healthy, happy purpose is just that, is to embody those 3 things, and then to create that network that we can all share with everybody else. So I'm excited about that.
Oh man, we just had Kalisha join us. Fantastic. She finally joining us this morning. She got that call.
Shout out to Kalisha.
Hey, so here's the deal, guys. What is your bag? What is your bag?
Oh,
bag, lady. Your big audacious goal. What is that thing? Man, if you just drop that thing in the comments below, man, we can support you in your mission. We just let you know what our thing is. Let us know what your thing is. So here's the deal, guys, man. Up in the top left, you have Tell a Little Bird. You can just click that, and you can let all your Twitter followers know that we are here, and they can join us today. Maybe they need some inspiration, some motivation to get going. Up in the top left as well, you can tell your Facebook friends. Maybe they need some inspiration, some motivation, so they can get going. Zig Ziglar said it like this. He said, motivation is like a shower. You need it every day. Motivation is like a shower. You need it every day. So why not share it with your friends and your family and all of your followers so they can come and join you in this network. Now, above me, you have a space where you can just click if you want to follow me, and that way you'll know anytime that we put on a show. Above Mr. Beedles as well, and then anybody that gets in the hot seat. So here's what we do, guys. We follow you. Everybody that's up here today, I've already followed. Why do I do that, right? Because I believe that if I follow you, you'll follow me, and then we can connect our networks. Because the bigger our network is, right, the harder it's going to be for us to be stopped. And we can't be stopped, man. You can stop one person, but you cannot stop an army. And that is what we are doing here. We are growing an army. So, Mr. Beedles, man, I told you I had a story for you, and I want to share that story.
Yeah.
So here's what happened yesterday. Someone sent a message out, a video, I mean, like her personal testimony about what she was looking at doing. So she actually went through this process called Future by Design. It's this service that we've created to help people reach their goals. And so she reached out and she said, she put this video out and let the world know that she had not only reached her goal, she crushed her goal. Let me say that again. She not only reached her goal, she crushed her goal. So her goal was, her 3-month goal was we extracted from her through the Future by Design experience, was to write a 50,000 word novel for just some contest. I don't know what it's called. She's into writing. Some 50,000 word contest, 50,000 word novel for some contest. She's supposed to get it done by the end of November. And so that thing is done now. So she was reaching out and letting everybody know how good she felt because she crushed her goal. So let me ask you guys this question. You guys that are here that are connected to us today. If you had a goal set for yourself, right? And just say your goal was to finish something in, I don't know, in a month. If you finish that thing, you got that thing completed, you put your energy and time into it, and you got it done in 2 weeks, would you consider that a win? Would you consider that a win? And that is what she felt. She felt that win, that thing, like, man, I got this, I put energy into this, and I got this thing done so quickly. And so in her video, what she was saying was that she was appreciating our service because it is our service that helped fuel her to finishing or completing what she may not have completed on her own. And so what that told, man, that started getting me going, man. I was like, man, I am super inspired now, because when someone give you a shout out, when someone say that you were able to help them, when you can have an impact in someone else's life, the same way that I hope that our show is having an impact in someone else's life, it just makes you feel good. Good. And so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to actually put a link down in the bottom below. There may be some people here that are saying, man, they need some help. They need some coaching. They need some assistance in extracting from their own gold mine. And I consider your mind, your depth, your soul to be a gold mine. Because a lot of times we're looking for gold outside of ourselves when we actually have gold inside of ourselves that we just extract if we just dig deep. So I'm gonna put a link down in the comments below. And if you're saying, hey, that's me, I got some things that I got some ideas, I got some things, I just need a little help. I need a little coach that's gonna make me become the best me. Then I'm gonna ask you to click that link and fill out your information, and we'll get back in touch with you and we'll set up an appointment. First consultation is free. But this inspired me so much to let me know that what we are doing is making a difference. And so I wanted to share that story with you today, right? Because truly, once you have that going on, that inspiration, going back and forth, I'm inspiring him, he's inspiring me, I'm inspiring her, she's inspiring me. We truly can't be stopped. Mr. Beedles.
So true, so true, so true, so true. We need each other, and that's why I'm so excited about this platform, is because we get an opportunity to do just that. Again, I had mentioned it the other day that, you know, a lot of times we look to we'll look to experts, and we'll look to leaders out in the community, and not to say that they're not important, but where we miss the mark is that we miss the opportunity to go within ourselves and find those jewels that are buried deep down inside of us. A lot of times we already have our own answers, right? We're just afraid to follow the calling. And I had this this idea that I wanted to talk on yesterday, and it was about visualization, and it was about seeing yourself somewhere in the future. And sometimes that scares us, right? Sometimes you see your big audacious goal and you're like, man, there is no way that I can do that. How am I going to get that done? And we have a platform like this that helps you to do just that, right? Because how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time. That's right. One bite at a time. So you look at your big audacious goal as that big elephant, and okay, now we have the full picture. And that's what we need to understand. Is the beautiful thing is that you have the full picture. And if you don't have it, then the future by design is what helps you to develop the full picture. So now when you see it, we can break that into bite-sized chunks and then set small goals along the way so that you can crush your goals. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. And then you come back to the platform every morning, Monday through Friday, and you talk about it. And we talk through it, and we support each other, and we high five, and we give props, and we make this the number one marketplace for crushing your goals. You know what I mean? Bottom line, point blank, period. This is where you come and get your goals crushed.
So here's the deal, guys, man. Here's what I found in this process. I mean, I've been coaching for a little while. And you know, even becoming a coach, man, we're gonna be sharing so much with you to just inspire you, uplift you. But I found, man, that a lot of us have gotten, you know, we've been doing this thing for 20, 25, 30 years. We've gotten to this rut. And man, matter of fact, we have gotten to the point, some of us have gotten to the point where we don't even dream anymore. And I think that's very scary. That we don't dream anymore. Like it's like, man, all we do is think about what we need to do tomorrow. But we hardly think about who we will become in 10 years. See, that long-term dream, that stuff, man. You know, I asked someone the other day, when's the last time you had a dream about yourself? When's the last time you had a dream about where you're going and where you are? When's the last time you intentionally did it? Like, you know, right before you go to bed, you say, hey, I'm going to think about this. And you just visualize, you think about whatever that is that you are. Yeah, Sierra dream about her. I know you dream about your dream all the time because she is on point with this creating her catering business. Sierra, I need you in the seat. I need you in the seat. And anybody else, we got one more seat that's open. If you want to talk to us a little bit about your dreams, jump into a seat and we'll give you some airtime here. If you can't, Sierra can cook us with us. But when's the last time that you had a dream about your future self? When's the last time you had a dream? Hey, Sierra, let's see if we can hear you today, because I know yesterday we had some fun. All right. This is day 5. She has been with us every day. She said, I'm not going to miss this. Fantastic. Thanks for joining. Give you some props. So you had a dream about your future self last night, Sierra?
Yes, I did.
Talk to us a little bit about this impact, about what dreaming about yourself, how does that help you? What does that do? What does that do for you?
Dreaming about myself definitely helps put things in perspective. Last night I had an interesting dream or vision, if you will, about a ton of opposition, you know, and a lot of hurdles that I wasn't quite expecting. But last night, you know, I envisioned myself, you know, just overcoming those issues, kind of thugging my way through. And I just saw like the light almost. Now you can do it. So I'm definitely about to take a new approach weekend for my business. So hopefully it works. You never know what to try.
Okay, I didn't hear everything you said, but you were cutting out just a little bit. Oh, okay. No, she at work. She was in her office.
Is that in the bathroom? Oh, okay. I was like, uh-oh.
I know they like, why is she talking to her phone?
Oh, you on your phone? Okay, so you got that phone Wi-Fi thing going on.
Yeah.
So Sierra, imagine this for a second. I don't know if you've ever been in this place in your life or whatever, but imagine if you stopped dreaming.
Ooh, if I stopped dreaming, I don't know. I'd probably be like a zombie, a mindless zombie, just wandering around, doing nothing.
And we have people like that walking around in our workspaces and things like that all the time. They stop. They
see them every day.
Yeah, they've let something. I think the issues in life, but whatever it is, they let something stop them from dreaming. And so part of what we say when we say we can't be stopped, everyone that's here right now, I want you to write in the comments below. We can't be stopped. I'll never stop dreaming. I'll never stop dreaming. It's important that you write that down. I'll never stop dreaming. Put it in the chat below. I'll never stop dreaming. Fantastic, fantastic. Now we got an open seat as well. If there's anyone that's here that wants to join us and wants to share their story, feel free to click on the seat. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I will continue to dream. I will always dream. Whatever you want to put, drop that in the comments below. Can't stop, won't stop. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Kent. Hey, Mr. Jenkins,
can't stop, won't stop. Look, so while we got them jumping in the seats, let's talk about the dream right quick, and what that dreaming place really represents. It represents your laboratory, right? It allows you to test out your big audacious goals, see it in all of its parts before it ever happens. Right, so you get an opportunity to build your vision in the future and test the thing out along the way. But like you said, there's a lot of people that have stopped dreaming. They've stopped creating their future. And so what they walk into is the same day, every single day for life. Like nothing about them has changed because they stopped visualizing the new world in the future. That's what the mind allows us to do. It allows us to create stuff into the future that's not there right now. That's not there. Do you understand how exciting that is? So the more you dream, the more courage you have to make your dreams like this big, like from this big to like this big. The more you do that, the more you stretch and press the universe to give you the things that you desire. And it's got to happen, right? That's just the law. The law is that if I sow enough, if I think enough, if I imagine enough, if my mind can conceive it, then my mind can achieve it. If we truly hold on to that, the world that you desire to have is it's incredible.
Don't stop dreaming.
So don't stop dreaming.
Don't stop believing, guys. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about we can't be stopped, and that mantra, that belief, it's up here and it's in here. You truly can't be stopped. The only thing that can stop you is you. The only thing that can stop you is you. And a lot of times we stop ourselves right after we get up. We go into the space of whatever it is. Oh, I'm gonna get back into what I do every day, and that's fine. Yes, you do have responsibilities, obligations, but I believe you have a bigger obligation to yourself to really go after it. To really go after that thing that keeps waking you up, the thing that keeps checking in on you, the thing that keeps telling you that this is what you're supposed to do. You got to go after it. At some point in your life, you just have to say, I'm going to go after it. At some point, you have to. So here's a quote of the day, guys, and I really want to get your thoughts on it and whatever it is, but it came from, you guys have heard this before. It's from Ayn Rand. We give you a quote today. We want you to take this quote and take it with you all throughout the day. Think on it, ponder on it, let it become a part of who you are. A lot of times we just have these quotes that just kind of pass by. And this is like the great vocabulary of the world. We just like let pass by. Well, we don't want you to let this pass by because this is really into what we're talking about here on day number 5. So the quote is, the question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. By Ayn Rand. The question isn't who is going to let me, the question is who is going to stop me. So ask yourself, if you find yourself in a place where you feel like you're being held back, ask yourself who is really stopping you.
Who's really holding me back?
So Mr. Beedles, man, when you hear that quote,
yes,
that the question isn't who is going to let me, the question is who's going to stop me. What does that quote mean to you?
It means I finally have woken up. I've awakened and decided that I have ultimate power. I do, right? Because nobody can stop the way that you think. That's where the freedom comes from. The freedom comes in your ability to think a thought and then follow that thought and then make sure that and then cater to that thought and make sure that thought manifests itself. Like that is where the and I get so encouraged by that because I've realized today that can't nobody stop me. Right? If today I decided that I wanted to change, if I wanted to change my career, if I wanted to change my business, if I I don't know, if I wanted to eat a burger instead of cereal this morning, who's gonna stop me? Nobody. My wife said me. Hey, but other than her, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else is stopping me. You know what I mean? From doing what I want to do. No, but that's the beauty of life, is that once you understand that you have ultimate control, that you can think a thought and then follow it all the way through to creation, then there is nothing that can't be done. And so I've realized that, and the more that I step into that, the more I follow that, the more I see my life changing, the more stuff like this happens. Like Blab comes into my life, Periscope comes into my life, and not because they're these technologies, but I truly believe it's something inside of myself that I've called for years and years ago that now is manifesting itself and giving us the opportunity to create a wealthy, healthy, happy network. And it wouldn't happen without all of us that are desiring for this type of a platform for that to happen. So this is a collective consciousness, and we have this beautiful beautiful opportunity to now take this collective consciousness and do whatever it is that we want to do with it. So I'm excited about where this thing is going, and all we got to do,
man, that's so true, man. So Mr. Beedles, it's just awesome that you said that it's a collective conscious, because some people make it, it's the conscious, it's the awakening, man. So everybody that's listening to this, everybody that's here today, I just wanted you to think about this for a second. How long have you wanted something like this to be in your life? I don't know about you, but I've been saying to myself, man, there's got to be some positive shows somewhere for me to connect with. There's got to be something that I can connect with that ain't gonna have all that rustle, bustle, a sadness or whatever the thing. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because every time you turn on the TV, listen to the radio, it's all negative. It's all nothing I want to hear. And I got tired of hearing. I was saying, man, there's got to be something. But then guess what I said? And guess what you said? And guess what some of these other people said? Well, I ain't gonna wait on it. I'm gonna create it. We gonna create the thing that we want, and we know that if we build it, they will come. And so it's like, man, we had this dream, we had this imagination. We were like, hey, we want something different. We tired of listening to commercials. We tired of listening to the same song over and over again. We tired of the programming that is not helping us get to where we want to be in our life, our own personal life. So we created something. And the same way that we created this, and the same way that you guys are helping us to create this, is the same way that you can create whatever it is that you want for your life, for your family, for whatever, for your business. You can create it. It is possible, and nothing can stop you unless you have it stopped up here. The sky is not the limit. The sky is only the limit because you believe it to be. There are no limits to who we are. Other than there are no limits. I don't care anything no limits. Other than what you decide, man. So I just want to thank you guys, because you had the same energy to say that, hey, you're here today. So you're basically saying that, hey, we've been waiting for something like this, and we wanted to be a part of something like this, and you're helping us to create something like this. And that's where it starts. We can't be stopped because we know and believe that we can't be stopped. It's not some rah-rah speech. It's not
absolutely
some, you said, I said. No. It's just what we believe. And because we believe it, we continue to move forward.
And it's happening. Yeah, and it's happening. And that's the beautiful thing. Like, lives are really changing because, we're deciding to follow the calling. We're deciding to follow that idea. And it's as simple as paying it forward, right? So let's just take this as an example. And I'm putting this out here as a challenge today. We're going to, today is Random Act of Kindness Day, right? So we're going to take the opportunity today to pay it forward. And you can choose to pay it forward however you decide to pay it forward. And we're going to talk about your pay it forward moment on Monday as day 6 of the Mindset Makeover Challenge. So today, I don't care if it's you just open the door for a little old lady that you normally wouldn't open the door for. I don't know. Or you go to a grocery store and you decide to buy groceries or a pack of gum for somebody that's in line in front of you. Or you decide that you're going to call and talk to your best friend that you fell out with 2 or 3 years ago over $2. You know what I mean? Like whatever that random act of kindness is for you, I want you to put it in the, no, because it's random. So you can't put it in the box and say, I'm going to do this random act of kindness today. Just whenever it hits you today, and it's going to hit you. I'm telling you, the random act is going to hit you. And when it does,
man, I can actually tell you about a random act that just happened to me. And hey, Miss Pam on tap, thanks for joining. You want to get into a seat? We missed you last time, but you're here again. So
what's going on, Pam? Right?
Tell us a little bit about you. We got a little bit of time for you, Miss Pam on tap. Miss Pam, right? You back with us again? This is your second day. I've been counting. I've been jotting it down. Anyway, so there was actually a random act that happened that I, on Sunday, I went to a brunch with my family, and when we were coming out, I was just standing out in the parking lot talking to a friend, and then a lady rolled up on us. Just rolled up on us. I was like, okay, and she started, you know what I mean? I just rolled up on you, like, you just like rolled up on you, and started talking about her situation and how she needed some help. Got kids in the car, and basically just wanted some money to get her a room so they could get some sleep. Rolled up on me, and it was not a second thought in my mind. Just give her all the money in my wallet. Boom, here you go. I just gave it to her. It just, and then as that passed, I started thinking about, man, when you think about, man, I just gave this lady all my money, but I started thinking about how much is given, required, right? And I just started thinking about, man, be a cheerful giver. We talked about that earlier, and I know that act is going to cause something else to happen. So guess what happened on Tuesday? Tuesday night, we had our Blab chat. We had over almost 600 people on our chat. I got about 6 people to sign up for my class from that chat. So that basically quadrupled what I gave her as an act of kindness, and it came back to me quadruple fold, whatever that word is. So I don't necessarily, when I'm thinking back on it, I connect them. But when I was going through the process, I didn't. I just was doing what I do every day. And so that was a random act of kindness. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be monetary wise or whatever, but that vividly came into my mind when you said that, because that just happened to me this week. And I'm going to continue to give. I'm going to continue to give. I'm going to give all that I got and all that I can, because I know it's going to be given back to me some way, shape, form, or fashion.
That's it. If you help enough people get what they want, you ultimately get everything that you want, right? That's the law. That's the sowing and reaping. That's sowing and reaping. Evan, you put in your Facebook quote. Maybe it was today, maybe it was yesterday. You said, why? Yeah,
let's ask that question. So here's the question of the day, guys. I want you guys to answer this question. Miss Pam, are you going to jump into a seat? I'm trying to give you some airtime, get you some followers. You ain't jumped in yet. Right. So here's the question, guys. Why does the farmer work in the spring and toil in the summer? Why does the farmer work in the spring and toil in the summer? Anybody got an answer to that? Why does the farmer work in the spring? Anybody that ain't following me on Facebook, why does the farmer work in the spring and toil in the summer? I'll give you a couple seconds to answer that. The farmer's working in the spring. Why does he do it? Why does he work in the spring and work so hard in the spring and toil so long in the summer? The hot, the heat, all that good stuff. Nobody's answering. Nobody's answering. Anybody got an answer? All right. Well, I'm not going to wait on your answer because we ain't got that kind of time. So the reason why, no clue. The reason why the farmer works in the spring and toils in the summer is because of his vision of the harvest. His vision for the harvest. See, if he didn't have a vision for what's going to come, how he's going to eat, what he's going to be, what he's going to be able to sell, he wouldn't work so hard. It's his vision for the harvest. So that leads us to this question. What is your vision for your harvest? Because that, whatever that is for you, whatever it is that you see, that's going to cause you to work hard in the spring and toil in the summer. That's going to cause you to get up every day and move towards your goal. What is your vision for your harvest? Mr. Beedles.
Well, I just really just want to piggyback on that right quick. Really want to piggyback on that, and you know, and paint it this way: is the farmer, he has a big enough why, and that why drives him every single morning. His why is the harvest, and so he'll get up every morning and he'll pull weeds, and he'll prune, and he'll sow, and he'll give, and he'll love, and rain, sleet, snow. He understands the reason why he's doing his thing. So for me, I wake up every single morning and I'm doing something towards my goal, because my family is important, my friends are important, and the community is important, and that's something that has been driving me for like the last 12 years. And I get better and better every year. There are patches. There are patches when I get down on myself and I think, wow, man, you know, I could be doing better. But it are these opportunities right here that drive me. So what's propelling me today is this community. It's making me better by knowing that I gotta read more, because I want to be able to share more. I have to be able to teach more, because I want to be a better student. You know what I mean? So all of these things kind of reciprocate themselves, and this wealthy, healthy, happy network does not happen without me getting up every day and sharing with the beautiful people on this call right now, and Mr. Evan R.
Fantastic, guys.
Jefferson.
Well, I hope you guys got a lot out of this. Just know that we can't be stopped. You guys can write that in the comments below. We can't be stopped. That's what it's all about. Day 5 of the Mindset Makeover Challenge. We are changing our minds. And again, if you want to put that website down below as well, Mr. Beedles, if you are a person saying, hey, I want to connect to this community, I want to continue to move forward with what you guys are doing, and you want to be a part of it, you want to be a leader of it, whatever the case may be, we got a website for you to follow. Also, above that, if you're a person that's saying, hey, I like a little coaching, I want to get on a direct path into my future self 5 years from now, I'm going to help you design your life for the next 5 years. So most people, a lot of people can't get to where they're going because they don't know where they want to go. And we're going to help you to extract exactly where you want to go and how to get there in an most efficient way. We need that. A lot of us need a coach, just because we need unbiased people in our life. People that are not going to tell you yes all the time, but actually going to ask you the tough questions to make you think outside yourself, so you can grow beyond your current self and become who you need to be in the next 5 years. So this is our show, man. This is what we do. We do this, baby, every day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Mindset Makeover Challenge is 30 days. Focusing on your goal, being positive towards that goal. If you find yourself getting to a place where you're not positive, you got to start over. You need 30 straight days. You could create a new habit to be positive in a negative world. So this is me, ERGJ, your success coach, and we got Mr. Beedles.
Mr. Beedles right here, Mr. Wealthy, Healthy, Happy. You are listening to the Financial Planner and Small Business Developer. We are wealthy. We are healthy.
Have a great day, guys.
Happy.